the security of the president. The Gen Zs are very easily making content out of that and making fun of it. We saw that story earlier on, making songs, even the caricatures against the president. This should not be the reaction that Kenyans have when their president is targeted like that.
What we need to understand is the position that we are as a country, because we have an experience of dissatisfaction with the youth in the last revolution made by the same youthful Gen Z during the last finance bill. And that kind of reaction, it tells you how bitter our young leaders or youths are. And that bitterness, they addressed it, and at a point the head of state was in what we call mingling with them through XPs, and in fact they cited their dissatisfaction and what they requested. I didn't think that actually the head of state obeyed that line, because what he did is that as they demanded the dissolvement of the then cabinet, that was done. But what the head did is that he still recycled the same cabinet with his old allies. And this is one of what condition was given by those youth leaders. Number two is that also the head of state has not taken serious on the battle which was directed by his agencies to those young leaders. Because we have seen a lot of extrajudicial killing, a lot of abductions all over the country, where the youths after that particular incident were not in peace any longer. And most of them lost their life. This was intended to silence them, to such a not occurrence of such a situation. But as a government, as a state, I think that was not the election to go about. Because as a father, because the head of state is the head of state, and all back stopped at him. But remember, the leadership starts at home, because you first command your home and give order at home. And when getting outside there, you still bring the same manner to the public. And I think when your youths or when your children are crying and making noise, what you should do as a father is to listen to them, listen the source and the cause of their cry, try to address, and also make sure, if you agree on them, that let us take this route, it is important to work together. Mm-hmm. But when that cabinet was reconstituted, I didn't find the face of youth in that particular cabinet, and therefore I can't stand to say that their voice was well taken care of. It does not mean that, in fact, you must bring physically the youthful leaders at the front, but it is important for them to see somebody doing something towards their expectation. Up to now, youths are still boiling. And I can tell you, it's only that they are not in the streets, because the government faced them on a very serious fight, and also that loss of lives and a lot of intimidation. But let me tell you, that's why they have embarked to what we call the XPs, social media, because there they can be able to write anything which is aiding them. And this is telling you there is a time bomb. Mm-hmm. And that's the reason why whatever was done, and if you have followed this what we call social media, youths are totally against every step the head of state is making. And in this case, it tells you they are not working together. And it is important also to realize that youths have their space, because this is their country, and we need to do something as a country. We should not just blast them, because if we do that, the English tells us that, in fact, idleness is devil's workshop. When these youths are idle, and we are not committing them anywhere for them to realize their dreams, it tells them they will do a lot in those social media, and every other day they will be talking mad. And there's no single day they will be in the same page with the head of state.
Yes, we had the same problem when the president was in